Wake Forest Demon Deacons head coach Tom Walter, 16, updates his lineup card during the game against the Sacred Heart Pioneers at David F. Couch Ballpark on February 15, 2019 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The Demon Deacons defeated the Pioneers 14-1. Winston-Salem, NC, aside from a ninth-inning catcher shortage, opening day went about as well as possibly could be expected for No. 20 Wake Forest in a 14-1 win over Sacred Heart Friday night at David F. Couch Ballpark. Morgan McSweeney was dominant, going 6 2/3 innings, striking out 7 while allowing just a pair of hits and a single walk. First and foremost, it was a great start out of Mo, Wake Forest coach Tom Walter said. That's as good as I've seen him pitch. He was pitching to contact. He had all his pitches working today. We're just really pleased with how he threw. The DX scored a single run in the bottom of the first inning, but left the bases full when Chris Lanzilli and DJ Poteet went down on strikes. I was happy with our early at-bats. We might have had a couple guys try to do too much, which is normal right out of the gate, Walter said. But the DX loaded the bases again in the bottom half of the second, and Bobby Seymour cashed in with a bases-clearing double into the left center field gap. You have to bounce back, so we bounced back in the next inning and put more good at-bats together, Walter said. I think Bobby Seymour came up in each of the first 3 innings. That's a good thing. His 2-out double was kind of what broke the game open. It's just 2-0 there and he makes an out. Sacred Heart comes into the dugout with some momentum and who knows what happens. But Bobby shoots that ball into the gap and all of a sudden it's 5-0. The rest is history. Walter went to the bench early, and Seymour was pulled after going 3 for 3 with 5 RBIs. Right fielder Michael Ludwig and freshman shortstop Michael Turconi both had a pair of hits, while left fielder Chris Lanzilli drilled the only Wake Forest home run of the night, a laser shot that barely stayed fair down the left field line. The Jacks plated their 14 runs on just 12 base knocks. I was really happy we were willing to walk, Walter said. We had 6-8 looking at the box score, 11 walks on the day. I'm really happy that we were willing to take those walks when they were given to us. Their number 1 pitcher, Brent Hiller, is pretty good. We put 30 pitches on him in the first, 25 in the second and had him out in the third. That's always going to be a good formula for success. Antonio Menendez relieved McSweeney, getting 4 outs, while allowing 2 hits and striking out a pair. Tony came in behind him and threw the ball well too, Walter said. We're definitely going to need him in some leverage situations. 8 different DX got a base hit and 10 different players scored a run in the win. It was good to get those guys in there, Walter said about the many younger players who got some action in the later innings. I thought Cole McNamee put some good swings on the ball. Really pleased with the way Michael Turconi today. Up and down the lineup, I was happy with everything. Freshman catcher, Brendan Tinsman was hit in the batting helmet by an 82 mph fastball while at the plate in the bottom of the 8th inning. He appeared to have a minor cut and was removed from the contest, leaving the DX with no catchers listed on the roster. Tinsman is scheduled to catch tomorrow, Walter said. I hope he's okay. We might not know until tomorrow. If not, Logan Harvey will be fine to go, obviously. Muntz is an option there, but we'd already taken him out of the game. But Muntz was on the board to pitch and it's hard to put him in to catch if he's on the board to pitch. Christian Long, who had entered the game in the outfield, moved the catcher. He said it was the first time he'd played that position since high school. The DX continue the weekend homestand with a 4 p.m. first pitch scheduled against Illinois 1-0, who defeated Georgetown Friday 11-3 earlier at the Couch.